Starting the fourth. Actually, Indiana's going to get the ball. Okay. Nearly stolen. Jackson with the ball. Pacers have under 12 minutes to mount a comeback. Miller fires. Misses his shot. Payton with the up and in. And it's back up to 17. Jackson. So they put Reggie Miller in. He sat down for 4 minutes. Jackson over to Mullen. Fires. Misses his shot. And that's been Indiana's problem this whole game. Their field goals have just not really been there. Seattle made 19 to 27. That's a 3. Didn't make it, but an assist from inside the key. And it goes in. Jackson. Driving it in. I was saying Seattle made 19 of their 27 field goals from the third quarter. Miller knocks in his shot. (99 to 82). Seattle's offense blowing up in the third quarter. Indiana has slowly trailed since the first. Over to McIlvain. Over to Hawkins. He fires a 3. Wow. Was that not a 3? I could have sworn he was behind the line. Man, I'm just going to not say anything until I see the score. Jackson trying to work his way in. Over to Mullen. Pump fakes. 8 to shoot. Fires. What a shot. Down by 18. Over to Sharif. Over to Baker. Fires. Misses his shot off the rim. Jackson. Over to Davis, who's got a free lane. He makes it in the paint. And a little bit of life is coming from Indiana. 15 points with 10 minutes left in the game. Somebody hit the deck somewhere in the court. McIlvain over to Baker. Fires a shot. Makes it. This Indiana offense really needs to get on fire right now. Jackson with the screen. Over to Miller. Jumps. Makes a shot. Back down to 15. Schrampf will get the ball. Guarded by Miller. Over to Payton. Almost had an open lane. Over to Hawkins. And he's going to miss his shot. Indiana rebound. Jackson will give it to Miller. And that's blocked and stolen. Miller had a nice jump shot going. Got blocked. Over to Sharif. Over to McIlvain. Back over to Sharif, who fires. Makes the shot. Turns and fires. It's amazing how low the three-point percentage was back then. Either that or this game is really undermining that a lot. Mullen. Over to Jackson. Jackson. Over to Sharif, and it's stolen again by Seattle. 14 steals in the game for Seattle. Payton. Gonna try. Almost drove his way in. Misses his shot. Indiana ball. Little under 9 left in the game. Mullen. Jumper. Missed his shot. Got his own rebound, and he makes it the second time. Schrampf. Floater. Nice. Seems like whenever Indiana makes it, Seattle responds, and that's what Seattle's doing, is they're just maintaining the lead right now. 107 to 90. Over to Pope. Back over to Miller. Over to Pope. To Mullen, who fires. Nice shot. Payton, and he's going to step out of bounds and give it to Indiana. Smith will come in for Pope. And I think right now, if you're Indiana, you got to bring Hoiberg in here and work with Miller because they've been the best point makers of this Indiana offense. Excuse me. Jackson with the ball. 8 minutes left in the game. Driving in. Fires. Nice jump shot. And it's back under 15, which is the first time since the middle of the third. Plenty of time left in the game. Sharimph. Over to Payton. Back over to McIlvain. Double coverage. Over to Sharimph, who fires. Makes a nice jumper. Jackson. Anything can happen. Almost drove it all the way in. Over to Mullen, who fires. What a shot! Was that a 3? It was, because it's down. No, it was a 2. It's back down to 13. Hawkins with the fadeaway. Missed his shot. Indiana ball. With 7 minutes. Over to Miller. Up and in. Lay in. And it's now down to 11. Indiana mounting a comeback. They trailed to 23 at one point. Baker fires his shot and it goes up and in. Nice. Nice turnaround to quiet the crowd here in Market Square. Well, Indiana, you're down by 13 with still a lot of game left. They made 6 shots in under a minute to end the first half. Mullen fires. Makes a nice little in the paint jumper. 111-100. We have yet to see overtime. That'd be amazing. Payton. Over to Baker. Over to Hawkins. Being guarded. Over to McIlvain. 8 to shoot. 3 in the key. And it's going to be Indiana ball. The Sonics will have Williams come in for Baker. And that's it. So Indiana down 11 with 6.5 left in the game. They were down by 23 in the middle of the third. Over to Smits. Ooh. And Miller, I think, hit the deck. Over to Davis. Back to Smits. 5 to shoot. Fires. Misses his shot. Seattle rebound. Over to Hawkins, who's clear. Nice little dunk. Up and in. Jackson. Jackson right now. Gives it off to Smits. Back to Jackson. Over to Mullen. And it's out of bounds. Seattle ball and the crowd booing. They thought that was off of Seattle. I personally thought it was too. A. Davis will come back in for something Davis. Seattle will dish out the ball again with a 13-point lead. Getting physical here on the court. I'm hearing a lot of groaning sounds. Over to McMalkavain, to Sharif, back to Malkavain. 6 to shoot, over to Hawkins, up and in. Was somehow able to get ahead of Miller. 5.5 left, 15-point deficit. Indiana's got to try and make up. They had it down to 11. Miller fires, nice jumper. Payton. Payton trying to work his way into the key. Didn't happen. Malkavain over to Hawkins, who fires a 3. Missed it. Indiana ball, and this is opportunity. 5 minutes left. We're going to have to pause it here in a second. Jackson looking. Over to Smits with the hook shot. Makes it in there. And we're going to end the video off of that.